So it's well documented on this show that I'm a big fan of Taylor Swift, right?
You sure are.
Great artist.
Even the AI knew.
Oh, even the AI knew. I still reel into that. But another one of my favourite artists, Olivia Rodrigo. Now, on a completely unrelated topic, I received something in the mail last week, actually.
Oh, really?
Would you like to tell the people what this is?
It's a driver's license.
It's a driver's license. So could you say that...
I got my driver's license last week.
I think you could.
I think you could.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hello, friends, and hello, foes, and welcome to the Comedy Nose. My name is Josh, and joining me today, it's a podcast we tried to start when we were years and years ago. The guy that's joining me today, as I specifically said, he's wearing a shirt that says Tokyo and Paris. And he's in Melbourne.
It actually says... Oh, no. Is it working? Oh, yeah, it is working. My microphone cord is broken, so if I cut out, just enjoy Josh for a little bit. It's Los Angeles, New York, Tokyo, and Paris. Thank you very much.
Now, who's to say that who's to say that someone may or may not have told him not to take care of his cord more? But we wouldn't say that, would we? We wouldn't say that.
Look, on the team, Josh is the fast and loose. I'm the neat and practical. Except Josh meticulously coils his cable, and I scrunch it into a crate. So there was like a little slip up, a little mishap, but we're all good.
We're all good
because we have a massive show.
It's a fantastic show. We've got a great one.
I'm kicking it off today. I've got a quiz for Josh. Now it's not so much for my benefit or your benefit. It's for the benefit of humanity.
Oh, fantastic! I'm excited. Coming up after that,
you shouldn't.
I found another tablet. I found a stone tablet.
Oh, I love
about
it.
The rules.
You and
of
I,
The Office.
We're the chosen ones. Rules of The Office.
So many.
We don't write these. We just find them.
Don't write these.
And they happen to be related to stuff that we're doing.
Yeah, so relatable.
Anywho, the world is going to hell in a handbasket.
It sure is.
Oh, fuck. All right, what have you got?
Okay, that's how we're going to end that. Okay.
Yeah.
And I went to Bendigo, so we're really going to hell.
That was an accident that it landed in that order. That is perfect.
We may be reusing we might be reusing stingers for that last segment.
All right, we'll see how we go. Anyway, I think it might be time.
No way.
To get going for
Where
the very
do you think it would
first
be?
slide. Now, Joshua, there's a lot of argy-bargy going on at the moment.
Bargy-argy?
Bargy-argy.
Argy-bargy.
Argy-bargy.
RJ.
It's about driver's licenses. And what made me think about this is because I
got my driver's license last week.
Got my full driver's license last week.
Fantastic,
And it made me think about a topic that's in high discussion.
Oh, really?
And that's about license retesting with adults.
Oh, fantastic.
Because people get their driver's license, like you pass it when you're 18 or whatever, and then you're 76 and you have a massive car accident because you don't know the road rules.
Yeah.
Now, I thought there's a man very near and dear to my heart, distance-wise, because we're about 30 centimetres away from each other.
Unfortunately.
He doesn't have a driver's license.
No, I don't.
So this doesn't apply to you.
No, it doesn't.
However, Joshua, do you hold a learner permit?
Yeah, I do.
Is that going to expire soon, by the way?
Who knows?
It's been a while.
Who's even counting
anyway,
at this point?
It's probably, if you got it when you were 16, it's almost...
I definitely didn't.
Okay, well, it's been a very fucking long time.
Regardless.
And I thought... You need learner permit retesting.
So I've good.
Fantastic. If you go to Vic Roads, which is an agency that does the test, you can get the practice test.
Oh, no.
Now, it's 20 questions, but I cut it down to 5, right?
Oh, okay.
And they say you need 70%. So what I'm going to say
4 out
is
of 5?
4 out of 5. Yeah. And a lot of them are common sense, but I'm always surprised by people who don't know how to drive not knowing about simple things on the road. So this is to see if you need to retest your learner's permit. Because if you don't pass this, you're a danger to humanity.
I just want to stress as well going into this. Last quiz you did, you got 5 out of 5.
I did.
And it was a fun thing about quizzes.
I did.
And here I am doing something that's so fun.
This is so fun. It's very important. Now, I want to remind people why we're doing this.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's because...
I got my driver's license last week.
Now, I can say that. You can't. Anyway.
No, I didn't. No, I can't.
You ready for question 1?
Yeah, I can.
You're at a 4-way roundabout and you plan on taking the second exit, so you're going straight through the roundabout. There is a car coming from your right. You are both going to enter the roundabout at the same time. Do you A, have the right of way, B, have to give way to them, or C, have to communicate with the other driver as to who may proceed first? So you're going straight and there's a car entering the roundabout from your right. Who gets to go in this situation?
The car on the right.
The car on the right? Congratulations. I've realised I had to signal for you for this. Congratulations.
Thank you.
1 out of 5. Yeah, that was a stressful one.
I tell you what the worst part was.
Yeah.
I know the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've done it 10,000 times.
Yeah.
But that was that moment of like, oh,
When you
my
actually
maths.
have to think about it, you're like, oh, what could it be? All right.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Second
Number
one.
2.
Admittedly, not as hard. So we bring you in the
Okay.
deep end, a little
Okay,
easier.
okay.
You were driving along a road with overhead lane signals. Which lanes are you allowed to use? A, any lane. B, any lane with a red cross. C, any lane with a green or white arrow.
Well, it's definitely not any lane.
Okay.
It's not any. Well, it's definitely not any lane with a red cross.
It might be. It might be.
because it's specified. Because it's specified.
I mean,
it
you
doesn't
might have your
specify the
own lane to
specific
yourself.
situation. I think there are white. I don't know what a white arrow would look like, but I think it's that one. I think it's the.
You're
green
going
and white
option
arrow.
C?
Yes, I am.
Correct. So it's on like big highways where sometimes what they'll do is at peak hour, they'll change the direction
Oh,
of
yeah,
travel.
yeah. That's the one I'm thinking of. Okay.
It's
Yep,
very,
yep.
very
We're
confusing.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
Ooh,
2 out of
okay.
5. All right. Vic Roads practice test, you're killing it.
Something that a 16-year-old has to do.
Yeah, that's
Thank
right.
God. Thank God.
Or 15 and 11 months.
All I'm gonna say is,
Yeah.
I might be adding after this, depending how this goes. There might be a second thing that I refuse to do on the podcast.
Oh.
One will be maths, and the second one will be talking about road
Driving.
rules.
Talking about driving.
We'll see how we go though.
I wonder where more on maths is. I just have show. We're all booked up.
I did. It's not like a certain king has been asking.
No,
what are you gonna do
no.
it again? We won't.
Do you want to do another driving question?
Yeah, give me one.
You are overtaking a car on a freeway that has a speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour. How many kilometers above the designated speed limit are you allowed to go to safely complete your overtake? A, 5 kilometers. B, 2 kilometers. C, 0 kilometers. So this is if you're driving, you want to overtake. How much can you exceed the speed limit by to overtake?
I'm gonna say 5.
Incorrect.
Damn.
0. You're never allowed to go over the speed limit.
Well,
I just saved your life, Joshua. I saved your life.
Thank you. Jeez, I was worried for a second.
If I wasn't here, no. It's not saying that you can't. You're just not legally allowed to do it.
I wouldn't. It's not like I've seen lots of people at all ever do that.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone going the speed limit on an 80.
No way.
I mean, a friend of mine said. Anyway,
Go ahead.
number 4.
I'm only 2 out of 3 questions. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I can still get 4 out of 5.
There's 2 more. You just need to get them both right.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Fantastic.
You were driving along a country road on a sunny day with the windows down, listening to the road trip playlist you made the week before you turned 16 in anticipation of getting your learner's permit.
Can I just ask though,
Yeah.
what's on the road trip playlist? Journey.
Yeah, Journey,
Okay,
absolutely Journey.
Sure. Go ahead.
You're listening to Don't Stop Believing.
Don't stop. Go ahead.
In the oncoming lane, there is a rural bloke called Bruce driving the dirtiest ute you've ever seen in your life. As you pass Bruce, what are you legally required to do? A, drive past being careful to maintain a safe distance.
Yeah.
B, keep both hands on the wheel and nonchalantly raise 2 fingers in a sign of mutual respect. Or C, wave happily at Bruce with both hands while doing the spirit fingers. This is all from the Vic Roads website.
No, it's all from it.
from the Vic Roads website.
I'm going to go with the one
Yeah.
that raised 2 fingers. That's my usual one.
Raise 2 fingers as a sign of mutual respect. Just like,
Classic.
Yep,
Yep,
there you
right,
go.
yeah.
There you go. All right. If you get this next one,
I'll be
you've done
good.
it. You
I've
don't
done
need to
it.
retest it.
Fantastic.
Unless it expires and then you do have to. But,
Oh,
you
well,
know,
no, who's even counting?
No, I am.
I don't even look at my license.
Okay.
What's the next one?
The final question for all the
Yep.
jockeys.
Give me it.
You arrive back into the big smoke. By the way, all Vic Roads. All
Oh,
Vic Roads
big
website.
smoke. Oh, yeah, this sounds like
You
me.
arrive back into the big smoke and decide to head to the local mall to do a spot of shopping because I'm
Right.
down with the kids and I'm pretty sure that's what kids on their learner's permits do. It's a really busy day because, as stated before, it's a sunny day, hence why you went for a country drive in the morning. Because of this, however, the shopping centre car park is extremely busy, and unfortunately, it isn't one of those really cool car parks that have the red or green symbol showing
No,
if a
you're
car
kidding
space
me.
is
They
empty
all
or
have
not.
them now.
Oh, not this one. Nonetheless, you proceed to drive around, and eventually you see an available parking space.
Right.
In a very unexpected turn of events, when you're about to pull into the space, you see an absolute scum of humanity standing in the space, saving the spot for her husband, who is apparently on the way and not very far off. You ask her to move, and despite your very valid claim that you cannot save a space because simply that is not a thing that you can do, she starts recording you on Facebook Live.
This feels like there's almost like a little bit of salt.
No, Vic Rhodes. She starts recording you on Facebook Live and tells her audience of 4 slightly racist aunties that you're violating her rights. To resolve
Sorry,
this,
is there a question here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
To resolve this situation, do you A, remain calm and drive away? B, call the police to escort the woman away? Or C, pop that baby and drive, put your foot on the accelerator and proceed to mow her down? All from Big Roads.
This is a big.
Do you remain calm? Do you call the police, or do you pop that baby and drive? Put the foot on the accelerator.
I don't know what the official ruling on this.
I do. I've got it in front of me. My microphone is fine.
But I do have. I'm non-confrontational, so I would say I would keep calm and drive away.
Unfortunately, you have to get your license retested. It's pop that baby and drive, put your foot on the accelerator and mow her down.
Hey, you know what? I still got 3 out of 5.
And you know what?
What's up?
Press that blue button there.
Got my driver's license last week.
Anyway, next slide.
You did. It's time. It's time for rules of the office.
Oh, you found a new stone.
I have. I'm lifting it up. It's so heavy.
What color is it?
Green.
Blue. Anyway,
And
you found a
rules.
stone.
It's full of rules, Jono. It's
Yep.
full of rules of things that you shouldn't do in the office.
Or you should do. Yeah.
Why not?
Actually, you don't know
I've
what
got a
they are
few.
because you haven't read it yet.
I've got a couple here I'm going to show you that you can read as well if you want.
Some highlights.
Some highlights.
Yeah.
Here's number 1.
Okay. On the stone.
On the stone.
Yep.
Number 1, Jono. If your office has revolving doors
Oh, yep.
and you're one of 2 people walking towards an
Okay.
entrance,
You going in?
only 1 person per section of the revolving
Oh,
door.
absolutely.
You're breaking into
thou shalt not. Thou shalt not enter a thine revolving door.
Despite thine perceived state of thine revolving opening, thine person must yield.
Yes.
And that can never be you.
That's absolutely 1 person per segment. That's
Always it's
definitive.
happened to me. It's happened to me in real modern day.
Yeah.
As opposed to the old
Did you get stuck in the revolving door?
No. That'd be funny. I was
Imagine
walking around.
I reckon Moses got stuck in his revolving door.
Yeah, that's how he opened it. Then he said, thou shalt open, and it opened. But you get in there and someone tailgates you into your section.
It's terrible.
What are you doing?
Does your office have the doors? We had it at uni where if 2 people get in, it actually slows it down to a snail's pace, so no one gets stuck.
No, it still goes normal space, and it should, because that would decrease.
Yeah,
that would be
it would stop people from doing it.
Yeah. People still do it. They tailgate me in, and
we got
drives me
7
nuts.
in a segment at uni once. And it was like, come on, boys, everybody shuffle. But don't be a dickwad and try and get in a segment when somebody's already in there.
Never.
Unbelievable.
Thou shalt not.
Thou shalt not.
Oh, guess what, Jono?
There's another one.
There's another one.
It's a little grainy, but yeah. Yes. From the stone.
Thou shalt not heat any particular smelling food in the kitchen.
These people
And
are,
it's a lot of
worse
different
than
kinds.
Karen who
And you know
stood in
what
a
the
car
worst bit
space.
is? And I'll say this
Yeah.
here. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what kind of smell it is.
No.
A prominent smell.
No, just a smell is
It doesn't
a smell.
matter if it's a really good smell.
It doesn't.
And can I tell you why?
No.
There's some prick in my office. And
Okay,
I don't know who
okay.
it is.
Yeah.
Just some prick.
Probably Damo.
And it's probably at about like 11 a.m. in the morning on certain days.
That's early for microwave.
You get in there
Yeah.
and you just smell the smell of popcorn. That asshole, super smart, but fuck you.
Nah, but popcorn gives you like a nauseous feeling from the smell. Sometimes if it's microwave
Well,
popcorn.
if it's a certain kind of person, and
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what it is, because you're in a place where you're not supposed to smell popcorn.
Yeah,
Why am
absolutely.
I?
You
why
want to
are
kick
you
back
being
and
forced-
watch the
Why
new
am I being
Avatar.
forced?
Yeah.
Why am I being forced to smell popcorn at my work?
You shouldn't be.
I shouldn't. I don't care
with
how smart
lunch
that is
as well.
a snack.
I find that all the smells sort of accumulate or
Into, like,
conglomerate or whatever
some, like,
to a mega smell.
mega smell of disgusting
And then I don't want to heat
everything.
my fried rice up after someone's heated their like dumplings from the South Melbourne
Dumplings.
market up.
Yeah, someone's
Oh,
got the dumplings on one side, then you open
The microwave?
the microwave,
Yeah.
the refrigerator, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call
Yeah.
it, and there's it smells like curry and then like orange chicken,
Oh.
and it's just melding in, and
No
you turn
way.
around, there's
Tuna?
3 people.
Tuna is
tuna.
terrible.
Oh my god!
I had a guy hitting up tuna and rice.
Oh,
no.
what are you doing
no.
to begin
you
with?
You don't even eat tuna in
Why
an
are you
office.
putting tuna in a rice?
Thou shalt not
Oh, it's here. I found it
open
on
a
the-
can of tuna in thine office. I just looked over your
Oh,
shoulder.
sorry,
at
it
the
is. You're
stone.
right. Thank you for reading that one. I forgot that one.
It-
Oh, his microphone's completely broken.
no, my brain's cutting out. Okay, no, we're okay. We're fine. We're fine.
Okay, I got another one.
Yes.
Shut up. We can start again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, from the stone. From the stone.
Right here it is.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not giveth thine person dirty looks when they are eating their lunch at their desk.
Oh, my God. I hate this. Why do I feel judged for eating lunch?
You know what it is?
Everyone does it.
Everyone eats lunch.
Yeah.
And some people find that when they're eating lunch and they're on the pump, they want to go back to their desk
Yeah.
and eat it.
Yeah.
Now,
sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
see above rule about
Yeah.
smelly stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Completely fair.
If it's smelly, don't do it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But if it's not smelly,
If it's not smelly,
you can eat lunch.
You can eat
Yeah.
your fucking ham sandwich at your desk.
Does your office have an option to not eat at your desk?
Yeah,
Because
there's a kitchen.
certain company that I may or may not have worked for, definitely not called Madison Company, didn't have a lunchroom, so you had to eat at your desk. Yeah.
But I don't like that. You're mixing,
No,
you're
it's
mixing
it's
spaces.
bad. You're mixing pleasure.
You're mixing pleasure and
have
pain.
to. Yeah.
Well, guess what, John? I got another one.
Oh, is that one right there?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
It says, "Thou shalt not change thine employees employees' office hours without even telling them."
Who would dare do
Who would
such a
dare
thing?
do that?
Who would? You're not speaking from personal experience.
No, I would never. I would never
what
be
was
so
your shift
salty.
time? What was your shift time? Roughly 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago, it might have been 9 to 5.
And what was it a month ago?
Oh, maybe 11 to 7.
And what is it now?
Oh, maybe 7 a.m.
But
to 3 p.m.
you're
no,
not. You're
I would not be
counting.
doing it.
You're
This
not
is from
counting.
the tome.
It's from this
tome.
It's from the
tablet.
tome.
The green tablet.
If it happens,
full of wheat.
If the papyrus or whatever has to
The papyrus
tells
scroll.
us a certain thing, it's not to do with us.
And I think at that point, I think we've made it clear what the rules for the office are.
I've got
another one?
a clarification point.
Should I play the music still?
No, after this, I've noticed there's one on the back of the stone.
Oh, okay,
that I've
sorry.
got to clarify.
Clarifier. Go ahead.
The employee, no, which one's which? The employer is the big daddy, yeah?
Yeah.
So the employer, they can't change the employee's time.
Yeah.
What if you're the employee and you don't have fixed hours? Are you allowed to change your time? Is that allowed? Are you allowed to work whenever you feel, or do you have to lock into a strict schedule?
I think you can work whenever you want.
Okay, great. Just thought I'd clarify. Yeah.
No, speaking from personal experience. Like,
No,
let's
no.
say hypothetically.
Yeah, just
What was Robo Drones Incorporated?
Drones and Trees Incorporated.
Drones and Trees Incorporated. No.
Not my fault. Startups are cool.
Thou shalt eat. Hold on, I got another one.
Yep.
It's here.
Oh, yeah, it's on the back. Yeah.
Thou shalt not judge if they don't even go to an office and they work from home.
Yeah, then there is no rules that apply.
There is no
It is the
wildest
wildest west. Okay, I've got a final one. Thou shalt never bring a mandarin into an office. Because even when you throw it in the bin, it's still smelling
It
for
really
weeks.
does, doesn't it? It drives me nuts.
It drives me crazy. That's
Can we
all
just
the rules.
extend that? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Is there another one?
No, I was just going to
just
clarify.
extended discussion.
Extended
Yes.
to like
Yeah.
just any kind of citrus. Any citrus.
Smashing down a lemon.
I was thinking orange.
Someone
Orange
at Drones and Trees Incorporated ate a lemon when I
What
was
a
there.
weird person.
They also took me rock climbing on the other
that's
side of
pretty cool,
Sydney,
though.
so that was good. Yeah, goodbye.
Next one. do. It's not like someone's gonna ask me what I'm doing.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing
You're
at
supposed
all.
to say, "Hey Josh, what are you doing?"
Oh, hey Josh, what are you doing there?
Wow, I'm glad we never talked about this before we started. What a good improv.
I'm going to give a scoop for all the comedy fans, right? We don't think about this.
Sorry. Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Do-do-do.
Hey, Josh, what are you doing there?
Oh, I'm just going onto my favorite website.
What's your favorite website?
Comedianons.com.
Comedianons.com.
No, it wouldn't be the other one.
No, I'm not lonely. What are you saying? Sorry, Canadianons.com.
Hey,
what's it
you
called?
and me both, bud.
www.
Comedianons.com.
Don't you hate it when people are giving you a website and they say HTTP?
You can tell they are 50 years old every time they use HTTP.
Do you remember in the school days when the teachers would write the URL on the whiteboard?
HTTP semicolon
/ No, Timmy, that's the backslash. Anyway,
Hey,
do that shit.
we
and
would
then
never tell you to do that.
Comedianons.com.
Spelled like in the podcast.
How it says on the tin.
.com. Get on there. Lots of updates happening, changing all the time.
All the time.
Because the Biffin has been going to work on that website.
And social media, Pete's been doing stuff as well.
God.
We've got
Biffin's
a team
even
of...
been jumping onto
how
the
many
social
are
media.
on our time, on
we've
our
got
payroll?
about 1,000.
We got you and me. We
1,000.
don't take a salary because we do this for the fun.
Well, yeah,
And then
we wouldn't.
We got the Boffin.
Yeah, we got the Biffin.
I don't know why the
social media
Biffin's
Pete.
still kicking around, and social media Pete.
Biffin's on the website.
Oh, the Biffin's on the web Biffin. We got the editing Boffin.
The Biffin sometimes jumps on the social media.
He did. He jumped on last week. Gives
he
Pete
did.
a lunch break.
Yeah, you know.
And the Boffin is actually in the studio with us editing live, but we duct tape his mouth.
There.
So
He's
we
over there. Oh, that idiot. What a fucking
Anyway,
dumb.
send us an audio message
Give us a question you want us to ask.
about an annoying thing that happened in your office.
Oh, lovely. I was just going to say, just send us a question.
Do that as well.
Give us suggestion.
Yep.
Just say hi.
Suggest a segment.
segment.
We won't do it because they're never good.
Because we don't care about you.
Yeah.
We're not
Actually,
the people's podcast.
If you're Christian, not the religion, the man, send a message saying what the segment you told me to do was, because it was actually good and I forgot.
I don't remember what one it was. He told us at a
GYG.
at a Guzmani Gomez and he didn't tell us.
No.
We're not going to give you any fruit for giving us 5-star review, but
No.
you should still give us a 5-star review.
Please do.
Because it helps us very much out.
If
you want any more
the
information,
algorithm.
get onto Instagram.
Yep.
We've got it going off social
Pete's
media.
going crazy.
Going crazy.
Get involved with the polls because at the moment it's just
great.
me and King Mike doing this.
Oh, no, and me too. Look,
Yeah.
I jumped in a couple times.
Anyway,
it's been fun.
Should we get on with the show?
I think we should.
Yeah.
See you later.
That's right, Joshua. The world is going to hell.
Which part
in a
of it? Because literally
handbasket.
every single
the whole
facet
world
of everything
is absolutely busted.
It's
busted.
It's done.
Next, no. The world's going to hell, and I've noticed a couple of interactions with members of the public, and I've gone, we're fucked. Has this happened to you? You'll be
every
talking to
time,
someone, and
every
you'll be like,
time.
there is no hope left. Usually it's because they're stupid, but these particular, I've got 3.
Okay.
These particular instances, I'm like, these people are the meanest, nastiest people on earth, and we're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
We're absolutely fucked. So I'm going to kick
okay.
us off with the first one, right?
Please.
We've talked a lot about my swimming over the time.
We have.
And it's always been positive, right?
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
self-deprecating.
I saw you
but
go out again.
Social media, Pete came to the beach with me.
Sure did.
I'm becoming a man. My voice just broke.
Oh, look at that.
Pete came to the beach with me,
Yes,
and
yes, he did.
he took a photo with me. I got further out. I got so deep that if I put my feet down, I reckon there was 3 of me until I got to the bottom.
That's pretty deep.
What scared the fuck out of me? People started there was scuba divers around me,
Right.
and I'm like, if people are scuba diving, there must be something underneath me that they're looking at, and that freaked me out, and I went back.
That's a good point. That,
Yeah.
To be fair, any kind of dark shape looking below you would be freaky.
Oh my god! Because there are sharks, but anything like seaweed scares me. So,
Seaweed, yeah. Yeah.
But I've been swimming, and
Sure.
I go to the pool every Friday morning before work. That's my lap swim.
That's your lap swim.
Do
How
a
many
kilometre
laps have
there.
you been doing?
I do 40.
40. Are you doing it at Windy?
Windy Hill, which
Lovely.
is a very, very, very long distance from where
So
I live.
far
so
away.
far away.
Oh
It's
my
40
God.
minutes, so don't even try and find me. But Windy Hill, great pool. It's quiet in the morning. There's just old people.
There are.
There's this one fucking woman there, old woman, who fucks me off. We're going to call her Susie, right?
Susie.
And
You don't want to
she's-
call her the K word?
No, because because
Okay.
she's worse.
Oh, so this is a new brand.
It's a
New
new
brand.
because I feel like Karens aren't swimmers. There's just
You're
something
right. Karens are runners. They're
yeah,
joggers.
Karens are joggers. They're park run people.
They're park run.
That's
Sorry,
what
go
they
ahead,
are.
go ahead,
But
go ahead,
Susie
go
the swimmer,
Susie the swimmer.
and You know when you're in a lane and you have to share with someone, it's
Yep.
never the best situation, but you carry on with life. Life must go on.
100%.
And what I do, there's normally always 2 or 3 lanes per speed. So
Right,
I go
yeah.
in the medium lane because I'm a medium man. I'm a medium rare guy, right?
Can I hit
Yep.
you with something?
Yep.
My plan is always go to the one that doesn't have anyone in it.
But yes.
Because regardless of what it says on the thing, if no one's in it, no one's going to care.
That's right. But if, say, you were in the fast lane because it was empty and it got really busy and you were
You
like...
get out
so
as soon
you
as
get
someone
out.
else is in.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's completely acceptable. But
100%.
in this case, all lanes were full. So I'm like, I just have to pick one of the medium lanes.
Right, for sure.
This has happened 3 times when I've been there and Susie has been in one of the medium lanes. Now, the first 2 times I got in Susie's lane because what I do, I sit there and I watch and I go, he or she is my speed. So
Right, yep.
I'll get into that lane. I get in the water when they start swimming away. When they get to the other end, that's when I go.
Yep, sure.
So you got the back and forth. Now, I'll watch Susie. She's doing her thing back and forth. She's not stopping.
Yep.
I'll get in the water and then she'll start swimming towards me. And that's when we're in the middle, that's when she'll notice that I'm in the lane, right?
Yeah, 100%.
She'll always stop. Every single time I get in, she'll get to the other end and stop. And that means when I come back round, she's at the wall. So I'm thinking, the first time this happened, I'm thinking, okay, she's just letting me lap her. Great, she'll come in behind me, all good. When I get to the wall, she goes. So then I go and I'm like 10 centimeters behind her.
Yeah, that piece of...
Absolute dick move. And
Oh, my God.
she's 100% doing it to fuck me off. 100%, right?
No way.
Why else would you be doing that?
Have you like gone up to her and gone, yeah, can I go ahead?
Well,
have you said that?
I had an interaction with her.
Okay.
This is the 3rd time rolls around. This is on Friday morning.
Right.
I go up to the pool. There's 2 medium lanes. There's an old man in one, and there's Susie. She's got a purple fucking swimming cap. Pisses me
they
off.
always do.
Josh is getting distracted by someone pulling into our driveway.
Those
But
lights.
she's in there with a purple fucking swimming cap. And I go up, and I didn't realize there was a man in the lane next to her. So I've gone up, and I'm ready to get into that lane. I've realized there's a man swimming like at 2 miles an hour. So I'm like, fuck, I'm going to have to get in her lane. And she's seen me hesitate. And do you know what this fucking woman says to me? She goes, oh, sweetie, I'm about to get out. You can jump in my lane. And she gets out and gives me the lane to herself. What a nice person. What a
lovely.
lovely person. And, I thought, oh, here it is, this awful woman, right? But, I just misunderstood her.
Oh, she seems so nice.
She's an absolute sweetie. What a legend.
What a legend.
Susie, the superhero. Oh. What a legend. Anyway, I wanted a shake up from swimming, right?
Right.
So I went to the gym. When you're at the gym, you just want to put the headphones on.
Don't want to talk to anyone. Just get your
You just
stuff
want to pump iron.
Even if you saw someone
get those
you
gains.
knew, you give them a
You
bit
do
of
it
a smile.
to the nod, the smile.
and you
Maybe
keep doing
take
your own
one
thing.
ear off, go, hey, how you going? And then you get back to
Yeah,
it,
100%.
right? You especially don't want a guy called Trent to come up and talk to you.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want that, do you? So I'm
No.
there. I'm pumping iron, right? I'm doing chest press, right?
Oh, he's
not
doing the
not
chest
not a
press.
bench press because I'm scared I'll die.
No.
But I'm doing the chest
Yeah.
press with the dumbbells. And there's this guy. He's like 2 benches away from me, right? And he's pumping. He's being all macho and swole, right?
Yeah.
And intimidating me because I'm small and fragile, and he's
Yeah,
big.
'cause
and,
you're not a
and-
man.
And Trent.
And he's
And
dumb name.
I noticed he's watching me in the mirror. You don't watch people in the gym.
No.
You don't do
Why
that.
are you watching him
You
in
mind
the-
your own
why are
about.
you
I'm thinking,
watching?
this fucking dickhead. This
That's
dickhead. And I don't know his name's Trent yet, but I will soon. He comes up to me.
Can I guess how
Yep,
he sounds?
yep.
Oh, hey, man.
Yeah.
How's it going?
That's exactly what he said. And he
my
said,
name's Trent.
that's what
How's it
happened.
going?
And I said, oh, I'm Jono, whatever. And I thought, this fucking dickhead. The word's going to hell, Joshua. We got a fucking gym creep. We got this dickhead who's going to come and be like, oh, you're a pussy or whatever. You know what this dickhead says to me?
What?
He says, let me give you a tip to make it easier. Let me show you a little something that'll make you be able to lift more
I don't know
weight.
if the world's as bad as you think it is, Jono.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what? I managed to do 3 kilograms heavier when
You're
he told me what to do. Unbelievable.
Nah,
Unbelievable.
The world's going to hell.
World's going to hell.
It's crazy.
Final thing.
Final one.
When you're on a train, right?
Yeah.
You want to sit there, listen to your music, right?
Yeah.
You want to block out all the other assholes in the world.
You don't want to
because you're
listen
not
to
the
it.
asshole, they're all the asshole, right?
Yeah.
Just want to listen to your tunes. I'm coming back a few weeks ago on the train.
Yeah.
I've been to Springvale of all places,
Who
and I've
goes up
got
to
2
Springvale?
plants, 2 little
Yeah,
pot
2
plants
pot
on a
plants.
tray.
Yeah.
And I'm being a lovely man because I don't want the world to go to hell, and I'm holding them on my lap. There's a spare seat next to me, and then there's an old lady, right?
Yeah.
Let's call her
Germal.
right? So Germal's sitting there.
Germal.
And it's very important later in the story to understand Germal
Sounds
which is a
like the animal
traditional
gerbil.
Chinese name because she
Gerbil.
later told me, as we'll find out, was Chinese, right? This is important for the story. Don't cancel me. It's important, right?
Okay.
She taps me on the shoulder, right?
Yeah. Now, when
And-
someone taps you on the shoulder
Yeah.
in a tram
Bad
setting,
news. Bad news.
It's always bad.
You don't want to talk to them.
Often means that you're moving for whatever
Absolutely. Am I going to have to get off at the next stop? This lovely old lady, this asshole of a lady, she starts talking to me, right? And I'm thinking, no, I don't want to have a conversation. She starts complimenting my plans. Why would you do that?
Why are you
would
talking
do
to
that?
me?
She proceeded to talk to me the whole train ride. Unbelievable, right?
Horrible.
But she was practicing her English. She'd just moved to China from China a few weeks ago. Didn't know how to speak any English at all. So she was practicing. She wanted some basic
nice.
English advice, and she complimented me many times because probably that's like what they'd learned. Like,
Yeah.
wow, you're very handsome. She told me that like 3 times. But we had this most beautiful conversation about not much, but it was, introductions and some basic looking at things and saying what they are. And it was one of the best train rides of my life. And Joshua, this is why I've realised the world is going to hell in a handbasket.
Because you're the asshole.
Because I'm the fucking asshole.
Jono, I went to Bendigo.
I don't know why you would do such a thing.
I wanted to go for a trip out to the country.
Did you know that Bendigo is further north than Ballarat?
Did you look that up just then?
Yeah, we did start recording and then stop, and then I had to have a look on a map where Bendigo was. But that's how notable
That's
Bendigo
fantastic.
is.
I'm going to tell
Yeah.
you what's happened here. I went to Bendigo.
Can you start with why you went to
So
Bendigo?
I went with friend of the show, Prince Vinny.
Prince Vinny. He
Did
does
we have-
not
did we have a
deserve
Prince?
that. No.
Fine, let's give
And
him-
he's not a friend of the show.
Joker?
He hasn't been on the show yet.
Joker Vinny?
Future friend of the show.
Future friend of the show.
Vin Vinny.
Vin Vinny.
Yeah.
Vin.
Do you know he's in my phone as Vin Vinny?
Vin Varoo.
Oh, that's good.
Like in...
Yeah,
Mary
like
Poppins.
Chim Chimney.
Yeah, anyway, moving on.
In the Patreon episode, Josh will sing a full rendition of Vin Varoo. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great.
It would be
gonna
great.
good.
So you
It's
went to
gonna
Bendigo?
Went to Bendigo.
Yeah.
With Vinny.
Did you go by car or by train?
Train.
See, I would
It's
go
my
by
first time
car.
taking a V-line.
I'd go by car because
I got my driver's license last week.
Fucking die. I hate
That
this
was
joke.
good. That was good.
He
It's a
pointed
good
to it. I knew it. Oh.
it's even better when you're pressing the button, so I have
I
to
know.
ruin the flow for you to do it.
Thank you.
But anyway, you've never been on a line before.
Never went to a line before.
Oh, I
and
love
I love the
lines.
lines.
Oh, yeah.
The lines are great. They're like
they're
trains.
purple.
They're like planes, but on a train.
Yeah, they are
They're
actually.
like planes, but on a
Yeah.
train.
They don't have life jackets, which is a bit sad.
No, I wish they did. 'Cause
Yeah.
it'd be
What
nice.
if the train drives into the sea?
I think it'd be a great life jacket, but it's not a real life jacket. It's just like one of those jackets you see that Crocodile Dundee wears.
Yeah, like one of
and
them.
There's a knife in it.
Yeah. Oh, a
'Cause
combat
it's
jacket.
Combat jacket. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But it's because you're in the country, right?
Anyway, why'd you go to Bendigo?
So I went to Bendigo because I wanted to just go for a trip. I wanted to go out.
Fair enough.
It was a really
And,
hot
like, you
day. It
didn't
was a
wanna go-
mistake.
Yeah, I was going to say you didn't want to go to the beach or something.
No, I decided to go inland.
Inland.
because I think that was a good decision.
One of the driest places in Victoria.
I've got top 3 things about Bendigo.
All right.
I've got 3
Ketamine,
things.
ice, and
You're really
prostitution.
close on this.
Yeah.
Number 1, great pub food.
Oh, really?
I'm going to describe what I had, and then I'm going to give you a photo.
Oh,
I want you to tell me
please do.
what you think it tastes like.
Okay.
I got the roast of the day.
Oh.
What do you think that would look like?
Okay. Am I allowed to guess what meat it is, or can you tell
Go
me
for
that?
it. No, you can guess the meat.
Lamb.
He's got it in
It's
one.
always lamb. It's never roasted chicken.
How's it cooked?
Okay, so it's dry as fuck, right?
Dry
But
as fuck?
Dry as fuck. Is it in a bain marie or is it a step up from that?
It's on a plate.
Okay, it's on a plate. It's got roasted vegetables or boiled veg or steamed veg, one of them.
Yeah.
So like peas, carrots, potato, and gravy covering the meat.
Can you tell what the people what it looks
okay.
like?
So we got some very, very grey looking lamb. As someone who hasn't eaten meat for years, I would have said that's like chicken or something.
Can I
Like,
say
it's
one
that
thing
grey.
about
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
lamb? That lamb, there was no toughness to that lamb.
Okay.
It was like you could slurp it up.
Okay, great.
It was soft. It was really what I thought was it really catered to the kind of mouths that the people in
did.
that town probably had.
Yeah.
They were
Mush,
ordering
they need
roasted egg.
mush.
Now, maybe that was my fault for ordering the roast of the day.
Well, it
'Cause
looks
why
like
would you order the roast?
The photo's been taken away now, but there was cauliflower.
There was cauliflower.
You never get cauliflower
Now,
at
here's
a
the
pub
thing
roast.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was just frozen vegetables from friggin' McCain's.
They were literally, even the potatoes you showed me, there was like little potato gems, so cubical that shit was not made by Derek out the back.
100%.
Yeah.
That's number one.
That was from the local IGA. They went and got them
Probably,
from the freezer
probably.
section. Yep.
Number two, did you know that the
Now,
first...
this isn't a list segment. This is just
No,
you
no,
have
top three things.
pre-prepared it.
My second thing,
right.
sorry, my second thing is
Yep.
that the first Myers was opened in Bendigo.
That's very interesting.
Now-
I'm going to Myers tomorrow.
That's funny.
To buy a Mixmaster.
Do you want to guess what that Myers looks like
Oh,
then and now? I'm
okay.
going to show a photo of what it looks
A
like.
3-story like brick building, and it's got like painted black text on the top that says like Meyer and Son.
This
or
is what
something.
it used to look like, and then I'm
Okay.
going to show you
Yep.
what it looks like now.
Pretty much exactly what I described it to be, and now it looks like just a Darrow school.
Look, all I'm going to say is it looks like what it probably smelt like.
Pete's going to put that up on the.
Please
on
do.
The, thing. The first one,
Please do.
lovely old-fashioned style brick building. Your black paint on the bricks, and the second one is just your typical big box store white
It's exactly
brick.
what you probably you think it looks like.
You wouldn't want to go.
You wouldn't
in
want to go there. It
No.
doesn't look like it's.
It looks like a warehouse more than a mile.
It really does.
Yeah.
And finally, Jono,
Yep.
that they're a big fan of parks. Lots
They
of
are.
nice parks.
I've
in
been to
Bendigos.
multiple parks in Bendigo and or Ballarat because I
Now,
can't
some
tell them
things
apart.
that I noticed some people doing in the
Yeah.
parks.
Yeah.
Lots of people picnicking.
What else would you do in a park?
Lots of people smoking on benches.
You could do that at
You
a
could
park.
lying down,
Are you
just
allowed
like
to smoke
out of their mind.
in
Smoking.
Melbourne parks? Are you allowed
Oh, I
to
don't
smoke?
know. I have no idea.
I feel like probably not.
probably park specific.
Hmm.
And the other thing was there are probably about 100 bats screeching and shitting everywhere.
Oh wow!
Just screeching and shitting everywhere.
I thought
in
you
that
said
park.
you were there, so 101 bats.
So you're right. You're right. I am Batman.
Yeah, that was some
That's me.
Triple M comedy right
Hey,
there.
that's pretty good.
Why were there so many bats?
I don't know. There were just lots and lots of bats.
There were bats where we
I've
used
got a
to
photo
live
as well.
Lots and
Yeah.
lots of bats are where we used to
I'll
live.
just show you a photo, and
Yeah.
this is to go on the
Send
socials
it
as well.
to Pete. Yep,
Here you go. Have a look at this.
I will have a look.
You can see the bats,
There is a bat.
and I also have got a great.
For those audio listeners, which is everybody,
That's the sound that was you were hearing the whole time.
that's a bit spooky actually.
There's just lots of them everywhere, shitting.
Why were they awake?
That's what I'm wondering.
Do
I
these
think there's
bats
something wrong
ever
with
sleep?
Bendigo.
I don't
Now,
think these
I
bats
was
ever
trying
sleep.
to
Right.
sit there on the train back, figuring out how I was going to put my words.
But then some
to this.
lovely lady who was trying to learn English spoke to you? Yeah.
No, I was just being pissed off by Vinny. And no, he was very
Vinny,
nice.
Vinny.
He was helping me with what I'm about to
Learn
say.
English. Oh.
No, now what happened? Well, yeah, some people say that I need to still.
Do you want to go to like a beginner's English course?
That
with
would
me?
be fantastic.
Do you want to learn sign language?
I would love to learn sign language.
Yeah. I don't
That'd
want to
be-
put the effort in though.
I'd go once and see what it's like.
I feel like
I love going.
I feel like it's
I'm
harder than
when
that.
it was in the lockdown, when everyone was doing the sign language. They were always fun.
Were
to
people doing
watch.
sign language in lockdown?
You know, in lockdown when they were doing the everyone would watch Dan Andrews speak. And there was
the interpreter. Yeah.
They were always fun.
That was fun.
Well,
yeah.
What I did is I was trying to get in my head what was Bendigo like and how would I describe it to someone.
Because
Now,
this
what
is
we've
good,
done a
because
lot.
I don't know what Bendigo is compared to Ballarat,
other
so I
than
need
what
to
I
know.
just told you.
Yeah.
Now, what we do know
Okay.
is we're big fans of songs here.
We are
And I
big fans
thought-
of songs.
I'm not a big fan of songs as much.
No.
I mean, who even uses
Who
songs?
does song? Why would we do songs?
I'm really interested in high art.
Oh.
So I thought I would write a sonnet.
Oh,
So I
okay.
write a sonnet about Bendigo.
I did see this in your B reel the other day.
So what I thought I'd do is I'm
Yeah.
gonna write this. I'm gonna read you a sonnet about
Okay,
Bendigo.
please do. I couldn't read it, by the way, because your handwriting was terrible.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's what everyone said.
All right, let's
This
go.
is a sonnet about Bendigo.
I've got a sonnet after this, but you
Oh,
hit me
fantastic.
first. What's
Don't-
what's a sonnet?
A sonnet is it's 14 lines.
Oh, that's
It
a
goes-
lot.
It's like A B A B C D
Yeah.
C D E F E F G G, and it's like two.
Do they rhyme
you
like
know-
A and A rhyme?
Yeah. You know, it's the thing of like,
Shit.
shall I compare you to a winter's day, to a rose? You're more. You know the thing that
I
Shakespeare
don't,
writes?
but yes.
If you know, shall I compare thee to a winter's day? You are more charming and more temperate.
This is going to be beautiful.
We'll hope. Let's hope.
Okay.
Here we go. Sure, I got something for this.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Don't know what the deal is with Bendigo. What the hell do its people even do? Do weeded out blokes on benches say bro as they count all the white spots of bat poo? I think Myers had its roots here. Such success, the company should say thanks. When comparing the shit OG Myers to the nuts amount of Bendigo banks. As city slickers, we are shit talkers, and we know our Melbourne rose has its thorns. We argue about late trains and slow walkers. Some say that podcast segment is well worn. In Bendigo, they don't care about these things. Good on you, though. Bendigo off, you kings.
Oh, that was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Legitimately, perfectly sums up the assholes in the city and people from Bendigo.
Thank you very much.
I've been listening to a song lately called The Middle of Somewhere.
Yeah.
And I may allude to this later on. And it's about how in a rural town, when you're driving through, you go, it's the middle of nowhere. But for the people in that town, it's the middle of somewhere. And it's important to them.
I think that means...
Oh, can I do my sonnet?
Oh, yeah, go. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
No, the one next to it.
My driver's license last
Okay, thank you. All right. So, Bendigo, rate or hate?
Ah, it was pretty shit.
Yeah, okay.
Roses are red. Oh, I want to hear more. You were just listening to episode 54
Oh, no. Oh, my mic's back.
of the Comedians. It doesn't matter. They were hearing
What
me.
an absolute banger of an episode.
It was a fantastic one.
We had a lot of new style stuff.
Lots of stuff happening.
Lots of stuff happening. We kicked off by Josh.
Quiz.
Did you passed the quiz
I
in
passed
the end?
the quiz, not
Absolutely.
at 4 out of
What was
5.
one you didn't get? Oh, yeah, you thought you could speed. I tell you why I threw that one
Didn't
in
I
there.
get... No, I got 2 at... Well, you
You got two
screwed
wrong.
me at the end.
I didn't screw you. They were all from the Drivers License
just
Association
mow
of Victoria.
mow them down.
Yeah, mow them down.
Sorry, 3 out of 5. I
So
didn't
Josh
pass.
didn't get his driver's license.
That's
But
unfortunate.
I have a bit of news for everybody.
What happened?
I got my driver's license last week.
Came
Oh,
no, my brain's cutting out again.
He's cutting in and out. His
I'm
wire's
doing this
gone
thing
wrong.
to my voice.
I've told him 10 million times he needs to take care of his wire.
My wire is fine. I just can't move. But then after that, we did Rules of the
Rules
Office.
of the Office. The tablet's over there.
We're going to post the tablet on social media.
We will. We definitely will.
It's going to be a photo of the tablet,
It's fantastic.
not a recreation at all.
No. It'll look like it's just text on a picture, but
no,
you got to believe
But
us.
like cameras these days are so good.
Yeah.
And then the world went to hell.
Yeah,
But
because we realized that the
a
real
wise
asshole,
man once told me
really,
that if everybody is an asshole, then you are the asshole.
that must be what it is.
Oh fuck!
And finally, Jono, I went to Bendigo and I wrote a sonnet.
You did write a sonnet. It was
And I tried my
absolutely
best.
beautiful.
Thank you so much.
But we're gonna halt the podcast right here because something terrible just happened.
Dun dun dun.
Absolutely. We were mid pod,
We were mid.
and I said
pod
to
break.
Josh, "Mr. Michael Rolls is blowing up my phone." And we
Friend of the show.
friend of the show. And if a friend
Rollsy.
of the show blows you up during the podcast, you've got to make sure they're not stuck down a ravine or whatever. Anyway,
That's nuts.
he sent me a message. And if you remember last week's episode, which you all would, it's called Milk and Herbal Tea. And
It was.
we were saying how my dad, he puts sugar in peppermint tea.
He does.
Absolutely disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Okay. This is from Michael Rolls. Hello, sir. I just listened to the potty and I have an admission.
Dun dun dun.
You don't like sugar and herbal tea. ... Well, recently I've been making myself peppermint tea and hot chocolate. Make of that what you will. Now I'm getting nervous at this point.
Oh, no.
I'm getting nervous.
I'm nervous.
And he went back. I said sugar is fine in hot chocolate, and you said to me, it's fine, a little over the top.
Look, it's a bit over top.
you
'cause,
got- you gotta
hot
do-
chocolate in itself is pretty much all sugar.
What you got to do? And he said, I also put sugar and peppermint tea. Anyway, a recommendation for
I
you all.
believe that's a demerit point for Rollsy.
It is a demerit point. You've got
The
one
show
demerit point.
Comedian on demerit.
Pete'll put that up.
Pete'll put a demerit point up there for you.
Anyway, recommendation. We should get music for this recommendation
That'd be
segment.
fun.
That's a good idea.
Announce something different.
Something different
We'll
is
never know.
brewing. Anyway,
Never know.
do you have a recommendation or should I go first?
I've got something for you if you want me to go.
I'm going to give you a pre-warning. I'm going to throw something to you later, so be ready. Anyway, what's your recommendation?
I don't know what that meant. What a weird thing to just
What's
say.
your don't
He
worry,
looked me
that's
in the eye
fine.
and just
What's your recommendation?
My recommendation is Staged. Staged
What's
is
that?
a
Is it-
TV show.
Oh, that's
that
always
was
good.
recorded in lockdown, and it's using like record.
Oh no, my brain's cut
It's
out
with
again.
the guy from Doctor Who,
Oh,
David Tennant.
I don't know
And
this
another
one.
guy from ABC.
Oh.
Another guy from BBC, Michael Sheen.
What do you watch it on? What's it on?
I'm not sure what it's
ABC?
on. Probably ABC.
What's a rough overview of the show?
It's two actors preparing and then lockdown happens and they basically complain the whole time.
That actually sounds good. I feel like
It's
we're
really
far
fun.
enough away from lockdown.
I tell you
now,
what, I
but
gave
it's
it a
okay.
rewatch. It still holds up.
I might watch it. I'm always down for a TV show. I'm chewing through TV shows at the moment.
Me too.
Yeah.
What do you got for me?
So my recommendation, it's music. It's an album. Now,
Okay.
these last 2 weeks when you and I have been recording, I've been singing country music.
You have.
It's been in my mind.
Yeah.
And I made a reference to a song called Middle of Somewhere a few minutes ago.
Yeah, you were.
And there's a beautiful album, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's a Luke Combs album. Hang on.
Luke Combs.
I forgot what it's
Luke
called.
Combs.
It's the latest Luke Combs album, which is called, Joshua, have a guess, Growing Up. There we go.
That tracks.
Growing Up by Luke Combs. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, you can't lean back too far.
It's some of the most like heartfelt country music, but done in a way that it's not cringy. Oh, fuck me. There we go. We're all good. We're all fine. If you want a country music album,
Jesus
Growing Up,
Christ.
Luke Combs, by Joshua.
Okay.
I've got something for you.
You've got something for me?
We mentioned a few episodes ago that I have not seen very many movies.
No, you haven't.
I'm on a mission to watch 52 movies this year. And
One a
so
week.
far, I've watched one a week. I watch a movie every Sunday night. I want
Okay.
you, off the top of your dome, to recommend me a movie that I watch. What's the first thing that comes to mind? Don't stitch me out because I won't watch it. What's just a good movie? I may have watched it, but whatever. Just a movie that you
First
recommend
thing
I
that
should
comes
watch.
to mind,
Yeah.
I think you should
I'm not
watch.
watching some wanky art house movie. Like a mainstream movie that I should have watched, but I haven't. Yeah.
Goodfellas.
I don't know what that is. I will watch it tomorrow night.
Fantastic.
I'm probably going to hate it.
I haven't seen it. I'll watch it tomorrow night and we'll come back next week. How about
Great
that?
idea.
Rating me, rating you?
No, we'll just do it in this
Ah,
segment.
fantastic.
Anyway, can you hear that?
No, I can't.
Yeah, I can't because my microphone's been fucked this whole episode.
I think I can hear it now. though.
Yeah, yeah. I actually can't. Now I can. Yeah. Anyway, go on to Apple Podcasts. Write
Give us a
review.
5-star.
5 stars on Spotify.
Find us on
Send us a message.
comediannotes.com.
Goodbye.
Instagram. Woo!